Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, what's up? It's Ongodsdestiny, and I just want to testify. So check it out. All right. This is actually opening day, Major League Baseball. Right here you can see. It's a commercial right now, but it's opening day. So I'm a Mets fan, all right? They got a triple header going down. I'm also a Yankee fan. The Yankees will be on at 7:30. It's Fox 5. And this is my debut to making appearances every now and then, expressing myself as Ongodsdestiny. And I just want to testify, all right? It's going to be my thesis statement, my theme. I just want to testify. So today, baseball is back. And we're in the pandemic crisis, all right? We're sheltered in, okay? We are sheltered in. We are sheltered in, all right? Baseball, the season started, but because the pandemic is still going on, there's nobody in the crowd. Watch. When this commercial is over, you're going to see in the stands, nobody. You know? And in the front rows, behind home plate, they got props. You know, props of people sitting there, you know. And this is the new look. This is the new way. So we're doing a virtual here, home, sheltered in. Okay? We got San Francisco against LA. Dodgers are up. And you see the score is 5-1. San Francisco. But check this out. What's the worst of all two evils? When I go to a game with my son, my other son, and my grandson, just to get a hot dog, popcorn, soda, a couple of Heinekens, by the time you leave that park, you spend $300 out of your pocket. Easy. Easy. All right? And not just all of us together. I mean, I kicked out 3. My other son kicked out 3. And my other son, $900 expense for a family of 4 to go to a baseball game. So you know what? I'm good. You know? I'm good. We're sheltered in. We can't go to games. I'm saving some loot. You understand? I mean, I pay child support, okay? So any little break I can get, I'm good. But check it out. Got my drink just to get a 12 ounce at the game. Even if it was soda, they want $15.50 for a 12 ounce drink. If it's beer on the tap, all right, might be $22.50. Forget about a hot dog. All right, hot dog, $12.50 easy. Don't ask for no cheese on it or some extras. But it's all good. I mean, it's 2020. They want your money. It's all good. So here we are. And then I get to hook up my little dish up in here. Got the big screen, surround sound. We all got that going. You know what I mean? It's all good. But you know what I'm testifying about? People in my family. For example, I got a GN, abbreviation grandnephew, all right? Yeah. I got married young, teenage marriage, so right here, this is my protest bed. All right? I'm not shaving until they find a cure or a vaccine for COVID-19. But his name is Stephen Brown. He's running around advocating, doing great things in South Carolina, running mad programs. He's an engineer. But he says, I know you're into your music. You got that album out, Here's to Loving You. It's all about romance and everything. It's all good. But you're mad funny. I'm like, I'm mad funny. What's so funny about me? I'm trying to be a rock star. I've been trying to be a rock star since I was 3. What's so funny about me? He said, but you're just naturally funny. I said, how's that? I said, because I'm always talking what's real. I'm into realism. So he's like, I said, I don't think I'm funny. He said, yeah, but you're funny. I'm like, what's so funny about me? I mean, like, I came up from the projects. Native New Yorker, Brooklynite, born in Brooklyn Hospital. And, we were like the melting pot. But growing up in New York City, in your group, in your sector, all nationalities and cultures, just name one. But growing up, especially in the projects, it was real New York, all right? Because in your crowd, you had the good, you had the bad, and you had the ugly. All your life, you know what I mean? You grew up with your friends, and everybody had different outlooks, personalities, and drives, but you all grew up as little puppies together, so you could understand, and everybody was there for one another. So there was 3 groups, 3 categories of a crowd growing up in New York City. The good, the bad, and the ugly in your crowd. So it's like about 15, 20 of us little kids growing up together, and the whole camaraderie with the extension of leagues and whatnot. So it just branched out, so we grew up in abundance and in harmony. But the funny thing about it, I was in the good category. I mean, like I was like the Robin Hood. I was like the peacemaker. I was like and it was a sector of us in the good category. Then we had the bad category in our group, and they were just innocent guys that you grew up with all your life, and they were mischievous. They didn't do anything out of aggressiveness or negativity. They just did it for fun, like going in stores to buy drinks or something. We're in the park, and they're like needling, being mischievous inside, the supermarket, and then we wind up getting chased out of there, by the owners, and we're laughing and all of that. And then there was the ugly in our crowd. I mean, it's just cats that just woke up and they were angry for every little thing. They would just get angry. So when they came around, they were always complaining about stuff. So I remember a good friend of mine I grew up with. We ain't gonna say no names. It is what it is. But growing up with one of my close friends that was in the ugly category, he just they would wake up angry over stuff, but it was a funny type of anger. They weren't angry with negativity or aggressiveness. They were just angry and just expressing what they're going through. And it was funny because one of my close friends in that category used to come out and we'd be like, yo, what's up? Why you look upset? And he's like, yeah. He says, I told my mother and father I needed shoelaces for my sneakers and to bring it in when they came in from work, and they forgot. So they said, don't worry, just tie it in a knot and go to school. And I'm like, Ma, Dad, they're going to be like, they said they used to do it. I said, yeah, but that was back in the days. I'm like, what? I said, Ma, what is it, the 1950s or something? I said, come on, Ma, I can't be going out there with my shoelaces and knots, you know. So this is how he was advocating, and it was so funny because we're walking to school and he's got a complex and he's looking at everybody. Then he's looking down at his shoe that has the knot in it. So people quite naturally, you're not saying hello, so they're looking down to see where you're looking at, and they see the knot in your shoe, and then they're like, yo, and then right away, we got to suppress the ugly from being freaking out. So that was the whole setup. It was mad cool. But getting back to take me out to the ball game, you're saving money. All right? You are saving money. All right? And you get to sit home and enjoy it on the screen. And they even have artificial, you know, sound, you know, where they have people actually talking, you know, the crowd. All right, so check out the sound. They have animated sound if it'll go down. All right, but I think I cut off the whole sound so I could project. But I'm supposed to be funny. All right, so if you got a laugh out of that, that was just real talk. I was just testifying. I just want to testify. You know, every now and then I'm going to drift off into testimony of my life and experience and issues that's going on now. For example, my girl. We started out before the pandemic crisis in some time out situation, haven't seen one another, you know. Pandemic crisis, sheltered in. I'm doing remote learning, school teacher. So she's hibernating, writing lyrics. So now it's phase 4 here in New York City. She's out there on the beach right now, Manhattan Beach, Bay 5. You think I'm going out there? Heck no. Playing it safe. Giving everybody 2-3 weeks. Everybody that want to run out there. All right? No face mask, no social distancing, jumping in the water, swimming. Check everything out. I'm keeping it real. They say you can get it from your saliva or anything like that, or just breathing. So people are going in the water. Some people may be positive, some people don't know. Some people may be former carriers. They thought the antibody was going to work. That doesn't work anymore. People are getting it the second time around, even though they had the antibody. So basically, you go in the water, people are excreting that. That's going in the water. The question is it contaminating the water? The question is it contaminating the fish? The question is, if that was to happen, and you catch fish by the sea, all right? You market it in the supermarket, we're going to be buying it. We're going to be consuming it. Just a thought, all right? People are sleeping on that, okay? And you find out after the effect, all right? It used to be it couldn't harm people that were 65 and under, or then it became 50 and under. Now it's attacking people 30 and under. They said it couldn't have an effect on little kids. Kids are getting it. All right? Now they're saying if a female is pregnant, they got to monitor them for that, just to make sure that the fetus doesn't come out with it. Now, the latest thing is they're saying it has a neurological effect on your brain. Caught that on CNN two days ago. That it can mess neurologically with your brain. It's getting crazy, isn't it? Stay up on that. So you know what? I'll go to the beach, but hitting the water, I might do it shoulder-wise. I'm not diving in. I'm not letting any of that go up my nostrils or my ears or anything like that. This is as far as I'm going, okay? So basically, if you caught any comedy out of this, more power to you. But basically, we're dubbing this first appearance as me, Ongodsdestiny, and I just wanted to testify. I just want to testify. All right? So play it safe. And I'll be back because I wrote some lyrics that's got to deal with the coronavirus. And it's R&B, and I kind of converted it from one of my songs. But I'm going to put that out there for a moment, a sheltered-in performance. And thanks for listening. But all this, I got joke stuff. I don't see it, but they say I should be it. Add more flavor to the situation at hand, so we shall see. In the meantime, Fox 5, enjoy the game. All right? West Coast, San Francisco, Giants, LA Dodgers. All right? Fox 5, Dodgers are up. Next, the Yankees, baby. All right? So get your popcorn, peanuts, candy-coated snacks. Get on your nice big couch. Blow your TV screen up. All right? And keep rising to the top. All right? No doubt. Peace.